Imagine you're a young person who identifies as either L, G, B or T. You have an interest in exploring Christianity too, but know that the opinion of a large group of people on the other side of the church door is condemning of you if you choose to pursue any relationship with someone of the same sex. Although not every church in the UK would express this kind of disapproval, it exists, and in some places so does a homophobic nature. One place that certainly isn't homophobic is Bollocks, a monthly event that they say is for queer people.
My own personal experience, I found that Bollocks is a very inclusive night. There's not much prejudice. There's a variety of different facets of the LGBT community that come here.
It's definitely the sort of idea of be what you want to be.
Definitely people with like a similar sense of feeling and spirit around it, but not corny and not like cheesy, and like you say, there's not a set way that people have to be. Bollocks is bollocks.
With no sense of belonging in the church, society elsewhere has adapted to create safe environments for young homosexuals. Schools, universities and nightclubs all recognise the inclusion of LGBT people. It begs the question, will the church ever be inclusive?
I've had a few people email me with sort of some issues, but on the whole it's mostly people contacting me and saying, can you come and talk about it and just learn more about being LGBT in Sunderland.
Have you ever experienced those kind of issues that people are coming to you with yourself?
I haven't really. I think I've been really lucky. I mean, all my friends around me support me. At uni, everyone's really open, which I'm really glad. And I think it's pretty much the same for all universities, really, because everyone's mostly young, aren't they? And mostly the young-minded people are okay with it.
In the fight for inclusion and support for the LGBT community, gay pride events happen annually up and down the country as a positive stance against discrimination.
Aside from the charitable role, the charitable responsibility we have within the city, we also produce Sunderland Pride as an event every September. That's kind of gone forward really well as we've progressed as well. So in 2011 we had about 2,000 people in the city. In 2013 that went to about 4,500. And this year, with it being the fourth year, we're hoping that expands even further to be the biggest that we can be. This year, for LGBT History Month, we went into Sunderland colleges. We did presentations in classes with students to really get them to understand that actually it's not always, you don't have to come along to this event to be gay or lesbian. It's about supporting the diversity of the area.
Join us tomorrow to see exactly how local councils support events such as Pride and how that relationship is essential to develop minority groups.